happy Sunday morning to you all. I'm down here at the shop. You can see doing some trailer wiring. I tell you what, I'm not a fan of aluminum trailers. Yes, they are lightweight, but boy, welds crack and such because it's brittle. There's no give, and chasing ground issues is a pain in the butt. But anyway, we're getting her done. I've got my handy Milwaukee trailer brake controller module I built. Runs off the M12 battery, so that's pretty cool. Really helpful. See, you can see everything's lit up. Well, not probably really, because that's how that works. Boots is here helping me. Ugh. So we're going to look under here. I've got about, so that's a new light. Got about 6 feet of new wire under here. You know, got old wire, got some new wire. I hate Scotch lock connectors, but sometimes you gotta use them. Look, see, there's a problem with the wire right there. I'm gonna have to pull that piece of wire through. Oh look, another Scotch lock way up inside there. That's great. So yeah, we're just you know, replacing wiring, checking grounds, putting new connectors on, new lights, and then she'll be done. All right, I prefer to solder my trailer wiring, but at this time I am out of electrical solder, so I'm using these like, I don't know, they sell them on eBay and TikTok shop, and they're all over YouTube. They're heat shrink and they got low temp solder in the middle, so they work okay. I don't know about long-term effectiveness, but I think they're all right. Anyway, when you can't find electrical solder in county and you gotta order it, sometimes you gotta use this. Well, hello there. Happy Saturday afternoon. I am replacing the water pump on my sister's 1999 Tahoe. I apologize, I did not start recording the beginning part. That's my bad, but it came apart very easily except for the fan clutch, and that took some doing to get it off. Actually took heat. So we're just getting ready to put the water pump back on. Put the gaskets here and here, and we know that the lower right hand bolt goes through the water jacket on the block, so I gotta put pipe dope on here, otherwise it's a pretty straightforward installation. I like to put just a little bit on the surface of the water pump mating surface for the gaskets, because it just helps it get sticky and holds the paper gaskets in place when I go to install it. Another fun fact, I got these two Harbor Freight 3/8 inch ratchets. 2 of them are a third of the price of one Milwaukee, and they seem to be doing a great job. Now I'm gonna go see if I can't find a torque spec for those 4 bolts. All right, according to the internet, it's 30 foot-pounds, so we're gonna tighten them down. And that's done. All right, so I pulled out the old radiator hose. It's all swollen down there, and it's got the devil clamp on it. I hate those clamps. So that goes bye-bye. We'll put the new one on. We're upgrading to mechanical band clamps. Make sure they're orientated correctly. The band clamps, that is. As I ever. It just turned on me. Get it lined up just right. That's done. Now for the water pump side. That's done. Now we're putting the pulley back on. This isn't really gonna get them tight because it's gonna want to spin it. So we're gonna get our friend the impact and we're gonna hit it with some impact. And that's gonna send them home. There, that's all we need. Now we'll put the belt on. That's more like it. There we go. Oh my. All right. All right, I'm gonna fire it up. We're gonna look for leaks and see what we can see. And then we'll keep checking for leaks. All right, we've verified that there are no leaks. I'm gonna apply anti-seize fan clutch threads. I like this liquid moly anti-seize LM508. Works real good, real good. Now technically you don't really need to tighten this because it tightens with the rotation of the motor, but I like to snug it down just for funsies. Time to put the shroud back on. All right, cooling system's working great. Next, we're moving on to the interior. My sister complained that her HVAC's not working. So I've already found one faulty blend door. I took the blower motor out, and in the back, see that flap? That's a blend door, and that's for the recirculation, and it doesn't really work. It kind of goes halfway up, and then it stops, and it flutters, and it sticks. So there's a new, on the side over here, back in there, is where the blend door actuator lives. Additionally, I'm going to use my handy dandy bore scope, and we're going to run it up inside and see what the AC condenser looks like, because I'm not getting much flow and there's a big chance that that is blinded off. So we're going to check it out because we can. You just gotta be smarter than the GoPro, right? Am I right? All right. So we got our, let's see what we can see. Oh, that's really clean. This is actually the heater core. The AC condenser is further down the line from this. It's a little schmutz. But overall, I think it's in pretty good shape, so we're good to go. But it's not bad at all. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, you guys, happy Saturday morning. I'm in Kremmling selling this Harbor Freight tubing bender, and I'm like, well, shoot, if I'm in Kremmling, I may as well look at stuff that's for sale. This old 3/4 ton Scottsdale 20 is for sale. I think it's a make offer kind of job, or it's one of those doesn't run deals, but it's got a big block 454. Oh, I feel like it's seized up. I think she's seized. Why are all these big blocks seized? I don't know. But It is very rusty. It's some ventilation here. Automatic, so I'm assuming a TH400 transmission. Heavy duty transfer case. Yeah. The seat's in really good shape. So if anything, maybe I need to buy this for the parts rig. I don't know, you guys. I sure can't pass up a good deal if this would end up being a good deal. But yeah, all the 454s I've run across are all seized, and I don't know why. Well, let's go get this tubing bender sold, shall we? I like driving through town and just looking in the alleyways. I'll crisscross up and down through alleys just to see what's out there. And, you know, if something looks like it's been parked for a while and it looks promising, why, I'll go up and knock on the door. I'm like, excuse me, but I feel like I need a new project. Would you like to sell your old project? 90% of the time, it's a solid no. I might get to it someday. But every once in a while you get lucky. So that's what I like to do. Wow, look at that thing. Freaking badass wheelies. Goodness gracious me. Hubba hubba. Well, I came across this beautiful specimen of a GMT 800 platform. I think it was a 2001 3/4 ton, 8.1 liter, the 4L80E transmission. No rust anywhere, definitely work truck. The old guy said he bought it brand new back in the day and he wanted to have it sold by wintertime. So I said, here's my number, make me an offer when you're ready. And yeah, we'll see what happens, but it's definitely something I'm interested in. All right, we're heading home. Oh yeah, look at that square body right there. Heading home. Man, there's just so much to see when you go on these, when you go off the outside of your town and go to someone else's town and you're just checking out all the cool stuff. There's a lot to see. Anyway, yeah, got my sister's Tahoe wrapped up. I still got some work to do to it, but for now, it's done as much as I can get to at the time being. So, all that being said, I'll see you all around like a donut.